Okay, well, today's video is on our second part of section 7.2, which we're kind of calling the geometric section. We're going to be using algebra and geometric problems. So this first example actually asks us to find the area, but I'm going to make another proposal too, that sometimes you can find the perimeter. So if I was going to look at the perimeter of this figure, I also know that this is 3x minus 8 because it's a rectangle, and this piece is also x plus 6. So if I wanted to know the perimeter, I would simply add up 3x minus 8 plus x plus 6 plus 3x minus 8 plus x plus 6. That's all four pieces, all four sides. And then I could put together my like terms. I have 3x plus 1x plus 3x plus 1x, which gives me a total of 8x. And I just have to be careful here with my constants. I have a negative 8 plus 6, a negative 8 plus 6. So when I have negative 8 plus 6, negative 8 plus 6, and I add all of that together, I actually get a minus 4. So that would be my perimeter. However, this question does ask, and for the most part we are looking at finding the area. So when we're looking at finding the area of a rectangle, we should know that the area is equal to the length times the width. So the length here is going to be 3x minus 8, and the width is going to be x plus 6. So this becomes one of our new skills from yesterday, FOIL. So we get 3x squared. Outside would give us plus 18x. Inside gives us minus 8x. And last would give us minus 48. And again, when we collect our like terms, we would end up with 3x squared plus 10x minus 48. So that is the area of this figure. I'll put it on the inside. The area is 3x squared plus 10x minus 48, and that is in terms of x. For example 2, we have a triangle. So we have to give ourselves a little reminder here that the area of a triangle is half of the base times the height. A couple things about a triangle. We're always looking for that right angle. This happens to be a right angle, so this is our base and this is our height. So I'm going to just start filling in half. The base was 2x minus 3, and the height was 4x plus 10. Now, as a little aside here, you might think of it as I could FOIL and multiply everything by half, but I'm going to do a little thinking cloud down here. It's really just like multiplying half times two other numbers. So let's say it was half times 3 times 6. I don't really like that example. Let's try one more time. Half times 3 times 4. Now if I would do this straight across, we might say half of 3 times 4, or 3 times 4 is 12, and then half of that. We know the answer is going to be 6, but I'm going to propose something in light of the algebra we're going to do. As long as I take half of one of these numbers, so I might say to myself, I'm going to take half of 4. So 3 times 2 gets me 6. And the reason I'm saying that is because I'm going to simplify this and say I could either take half of this guy here, our first binomial, half of the second one. And I'm probably going to do half of the second one because I realize that I can do half of 4 and half of 10 pretty easily. So this is really going to become 2x minus 3 times 2x plus 5. I've already taken care now of the 1/2 by taking half of this piece, and now I can just FOIL it out and get 4x squared. Outside will give me plus 10x, insides give me minus 6x minus 15. And then when I collect my like terms, I get 4x squared plus 4x minus 15. I hope that's going to check out there. Yeah, so that is the first two examples.